As moderator, I continue to invite our church to consider the nature of joy as something that is more than a seasonal or postcard event. That is, joy is foundational and fundamental to the Christian faith as it reflects the very presence and nature of God. As I prepare for this Christmas, I've been thinking of the opening lines of the hymn Love Divine or Love's Excelling, as it describes Jesus as the joy of heaven to earth come down. In these words, we reflect upon God's initiative, that through the birth of Jesus, God makes the first move towards us, toward a world that needs saving. As the scriptures say, we love because God first loved us. And our ability to see God, to respond to God, is because of who God is and of what God has done. In this year's Christmas postcards and other resources, we're using the theme of Through Their Eyes. In doing so, we've asked people to reflect on their experiences of Christmas through the eyes of hope, joy, peace, and love, through the knowledge of God first loving us.
And Christmas to me is about reflecting on why we're Christians. It's the birth of Jesus. Christmas is a really special time for me because I think it becomes a real community event. It's one of the few times of the year that we really gather as a church community, but engage with our local community as well, whether that's through carol singing or through big Christmas events or through always fun nativity.
Family and friends, great times, catching up. I love the Christmas carols, I love the Christmas atmosphere. It's a really fun time of the year.
Family and gatherings, celebrations and seeing loved ones. Yeah.
And food?
Food.
There's always hope. There's hope in God and there's hope in Christ and there's hope in each one of us. So that's my message and that's what Christmas means to me.
And sharing the joy of Jesus with the rest of the world and just making sure everyone has what they need. So Christmas, joy, giving, happiness.
It's a day we share with family and things in love and things in faith and things God is all things and support us and give each other love is the very important for Christmas.
In last year's Christmas message, I reflected on the need to connect with hope alongside joy as we live with and respond to many events and challenges within families, local communities, our nation and our world. As I record this message, our President, Reverend Carissa Sooley, has called the church to a week of prayer for peace in the Middle East. In this call to prayer, she encourages us to weave threads of love through our prayers, our actions, and our solidarity with the people of Lebanon, Israel, and Palestine, and urges us to be instruments of peace, carrying the love of Christ into a world that so desperately needs it. I echo our President's thoughts, which will hopefully be much more than 1 week of dedicated prayer. May we never lose the desire for being agents of peace in our thinking, in our prayers, and in our actions. May we never forget those who hunger for food and for friendship, or those for whom Christmas is a season of loss and heartache. May we be the people of joy, of love and peace, as we offer hospitality in ways which bring relief and healing in body, mind and spirit. May our hearts and our tables be open to the Spirit of Christ as bearers of compassion, comfort and hope, seeing the world through God's eyes and God's loving initiative.